And then we got our special guest tonight, Yoda. 1600.
1600 block.
For sure, man. We gonna start it off with this interview, man. That we got some good topics to we got some good topics to dive into. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. Nick, what they do? And Nick on that bit.
What Nick gang? Yes, sir.
I said it's gonna keep doing it because
oh shit, man.
Just,
Yoda, jump off that bitch.
Just leave it off.
Just give him a bio about you. Tell the folks about you.
Man, shit, man. Yoda G, man. Yoda Givenchy. The G stands for Givenchy, man. AKA 90, AKA 90 Auntie, the city know me, you feel me?
Givenchy, my boys and my bros and my hoes.
You know me, you know what it is, you feel me?
Okay, shit, man. Goddamn, you gotta tell her what going on, who you is, what's what?
You know, man, nigga rocking with Trap Money Gang, free my nigga Ola Slime, you heard, man? I got some shit dropping in probably a couple months for y'all. First come, first serve, the mixtape, you feel me?
Okay.
Probably gonna pop that off, probably about 1 or 2 volumes, you feel me? Just to get a street song, you feel me? The street nigga can relate.
For sure. So shit, we gonna dive in with, man, what it was like, man, growing up on the 1600, man, on Lake Bradford.
Oh shit, man.
And for y'all that don't know, that's the spot. That's like
listen, my grandmama moved on Pepper Drive, man, 1996. I wanna say, you feel me? Ever since then, we've been in that neighborhood. On Pepper Drive, 1755 Pepper Drive, you feel me? The greenhouse. Okay. Then after we moved on Pepper Drive, shit, we just stayed around Lake Bradford area, shit. On the west side, Roberts Avenue, the Meadow, you feel me? Seminole, Meadow.
For sure.
Oh, you gotta go before that though.
Oh yeah, Pasco Street. Yeah, you know, we was over there in Bourne area too. Yeah. We stayed on the Isle too, shit. We stayed all around it, but majority of my life I was on Lake Bradford though.
Okay.
Yeah, Pasco Street. Oh, remember that for real.
What it was like growing up over there though?
Man, rough, man. You
Trenches.
like, niggas bullies, you feel me? You gotta stand up to bullies. You feel me? That's why I'm like I am though, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas used to try to bully me, bro.
Damn.
Yeah,
okay.
I got right. And my mama don't play that shit, or my daddy don't play that shit. So I had to get right. I don't vouch for me, you feel me on that. They don't play none of that.
Yeah, see, Jit wasn't always big as he is now.
Oh, for real? Yeah. You was small?
Yeah, Jit was small,
about
man.
150, bro. Yeah.
Jit used to sing Bone Thugs and Harmony. I knew it was going to be a problem. He sang word for word, close his little eyes and sang the song as fast as they could. I'm talking about Jit was a Jit. So I've been around Jit like since he was a youngin', man. So I seen the transition. So it's a beautiful thing to see you here. You know what I mean? But yeah, we ain't gonna hold up. Sorry I couldn't, greet y'all people properly, handle some business on the phone. But what's up? Live. Sure. We got that boy.
For sure.
I call him nephew. I don't know what y'all call him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we finna crank it up, man.
I remember, man, the first time I met you, I'm in the car with your cousin. Trey, that's my dog. That's my dirty. Go way back. Boom. I'm in 9th grade. I'm on heavy gang activity. I was so north side.
Yeah.
So I'm in the car with Mark Trey. I said, we finna go to Hull Street. Well, not that. What y'all mean y'all finna go to Hull Street? It's homecoming. Yeah. What y'all mean y'all finna go to Hull Street? I done got in the car. I done laid down like I'm ducked down. Yeah. Don't nobody know me. Right. Don't nobody know like nothing. So I'm just in my own head.
You think they gonna be that little nigga from the north side?
Yeah, I was thinking like, man, you feel me? I'm spazzing, I'm tripping, but nah, it was all good. Y'all, it was like I always heard about it. So finally seeing it, I'm like, this nigga doesn't be beating up everybody. Damn. Okay.
Yeah. See, that come from because he wasn't like that. You know what I mean? It just, I think people become products of their environment to where when you on the defensive a lot of times before you allow yourself to get on the defensive, you just turn the offense. Right. You know what I mean? So that way, in your mind, you control the game.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not waiting on you to kick the ball off to me. I'm not waiting on you to foul from me. I'm gonna just do it. And a lot of times, like I know Youngin, man. Youngin wasn't. He ain't. He wasn't no naturally aggressive Jit. Like Jit used to be around us when he was a little boy. You know what I mean? It's somebody like when you older dude. You know how it is, man. Some kids can't be around us.
Right.
Because they just ain't going to act right. You know what I mean? Jit going to get over there in the corner. No, this before, you know, Jits had cell phones and Jit ain't had no video game, but we was really getting to it. And Jit he used to hold his own, man. I always respected Jit, his mind and you know the way he was able to carry himself as a young man.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know that carry on to our next little question, man. You know, I know life wasn't always great, man. And you know there was a situation that arose with you. I'll let you explain it to the people. I remember you called a little case. It was a little situation. So I don't want to explain it. I'll let you explain it if you feel comfortable.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, ain't no pressure. You know what I'm saying? Me and my dog, everybody know me and Sean P were real tight, you feel me, man? Bro, been knowing each other since we legit shit, bro. Like, but people, you feel me? Kim people. Because, you know, I feel like my situation was a prime example of karma. Feel what I'm saying? We was out doing devilish stuff, and that ended up happening. It cost me my own boy life. It cost me 10 years out of my people life, you feel me? So then now I got a Jit and shit. So, you know, that little situation. It kind of messed with me at first, but I got over it, you know what I'm saying? I had to soldier up, you feel me? I had to face my, consequences. So when I did my time like a man, you feel me? Came up out of the...
And then, you know, for people that don't know, it was a... You know, kind of explain, if you can,
what you mean?
How the situation transpired.
Oh,
if it ain't incriminating.
Okay, ain't no pressure. It's over with. Shit. You know, shit. It was some hood shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga came out hood, little female, bumper, whatever. My partner don't call me being the type of nigga I am. Shit, let go.
Yeah, you know
slide, you feel me?
Yeah.
You slide. We handle our business. We leave the scene. This shit happened to my partner, trying to leave the scene, you feel me, for what he just did, you feel me? So, that's why I say like, karma, you feel what I'm saying? I ran for about 2 months. Karma, they caught me, feel me?
So, with that being said, though, Nell, you know, I heard you say, man, it messed with you for a while, and I wanna, you know, for the viewers, man, I wanna make it normal for people to be able to process their feelings. I believe that in this day and age, especially the way we grew up, even with you, you know, you used to cry, niggas slap you in the hey, boy, nephew, get right, you know what I mean? And I can remember vividly, man, you crying like not loud, but just, you know what I mean? And I knew then it was some anger involved. I knew it was some issues that wasn't resolved, and How did you you know deal with those issues? Because I know you know that's your homeboy. The situation, however it happened, we ain't got to speak on you know the specifics.
I just feel like you know then it went back to this. You know what I'm saying? At first, you know, nigga beating himself up about it, mad at himself about it, but you know everything happened for a reason. That's why how I went to looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Everything happened for a reason. So you know, I asked. Homeboy, them pops and stuff for forgiveness, you know what I'm saying? Pops fuck with me still, mom still like, yeah, that's her baby, you feel me? So, gotta respect G, you feel me? Yeah, but now I got over it eventually, you know what I'm saying? Doing time, you know, shit, nigga gotta get him mind off that shit.
Yeah. How old were you when this transpired?
17 going on 18. So I've been off the street, I left the streets when I was 18. I got out at 12, then I went back like 7 months after I got out for a violation of probation, coming in contact with law enforcement. I went and did 5 more. So I came home 18, you know what I'm saying? Been home ever since.
For sure. You doing good, looking good, everything.
Out there.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? On shit.
Yes, okay. And boom, so like another question to tie into that was like, I remember like when everything popped off and it was like, you know, it was a lot of static going on, a lot of people, everybody had something to say. How was it like coming back into reality after that popped off? Like how did you deal with people and deal with the negative comments and everything?
You know, shit, I just tell, you know what's my business, you feel me? Stay in your lane, everybody's business and everybody's business, so, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We dealt with shit how we dealt with the shit, cause it's some fact that was my partner, you feel me? That all our home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I say shit, everything happened for a reason. You can't beat yourself up about shit, you feel me? I learned from it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Learned a lot from it, actually. It taught me a lot. That situation kind of like 360 in my life, you feel me?
Right. So what advice would you have for the youth now that's, you know, doing crazy shit?
It ain't gotta go to guns. It ain't gotta go to no crazy junk, dog. Y'all trying to live, dog. Do something with y'allself, man. The streets ain't it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Streets messed up. You feel me? Y'all see what's going on out here, bro. It ain't right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People ain't. You feel what I'm saying? People ain't. It ain't G code no more out here. So, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta do something positive, man. Get out the streets.
Speaking of G code, in your mind, what is the G code?
G code is a code, a loyalty, never switching. You know what I'm saying? What me and you got going on, what me and you got going on. Everybody ain't gotta know that. You feel what I'm saying? G code is me standing on their word. You feel what I'm saying? That's really my definition of G code.
So wait, where did you derive where did you get that definition from?
Yes, you know, older dudes, you know what I'm saying? They'll never betray, you know what I'm saying? Like when you got a bond with somebody, you can't betray somebody. It's just like, okay, if me and this dude go do something, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But me and your plan to go do this.
Right.
I get caught, I tell on you that ain't G.
Right.
Take your lick.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? G code. Stand on what you say. What you talking about? Don't try to act like you this when you really like this. You feel what I'm saying?
So you know, is that G code or is it just being real?
Yeah, you could call it real.
My point for bringing that up is because I believe people throw this word around about G code and not you, nephew. You know, I just think people that got it so confused about who made the code. You get what I'm saying? See, I'm not one of the people that follow behind stuff that because you say I should.
Right.
And because being real is this, nephew. I was talking about it last week. I got some homeboys that don't get down like I get down or used to. Because I don't get down like nothing. But like I used to. And are they not real because they don't handle the situation like I would? But they handle the situation. I got some homeboys that will walk off, won't fight. Tell you to leave them alone and could possibly, you know, because they not street, could possibly call the police on you. And for me to tell them, hey man, no, that ain't cold. Man, stand on that. Now I'm trying to make this man be somebody that he's not. And that's not real.
That's not real.
You get what I'm saying?
And
I was just finna say that though. Yeah, you make somebody not be who they is.
Yeah,
so gonna walk away from it. That's him.
Because of this so-called code that nobody know who wrote.
Right.
Okay, so let me ask you this, and to piggyback off that what you just said, how do you feel about, you know, that street rules only apply to street dudes? Because we had just discussed that last week. Like, a lot of people are mad at the general population.
Listen, dog, streets, I mean, if you say you a street dude, you're supposed to go by street code. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you got some street dudes that's getting mad at, you know, regular 9-to-5 working people because they not picking the side. How they picking the side?
I mean, you can't be mad at people who living a normal life. They ain't chose the life you chose.
For sure.
I just wanted to disband or disperse this ideology that we have that because you say this is what I'm supposed to do, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
And that ain't real because that's not how I feel.
Right.
And because you telling me that's how I need to feel, that's how I'm supposed to feel, I don't subscribe to that.
Right.
And because you tell me I can't talk to this person or this person did that, so y'all need you do what you want to do. I do what I want to do. I ain't gonna say I do what God allowed me to do.
Right.
That's who my code come from.
Right.
Sure.
If God gives something to agree with my spirit, I'm a rock like that. I just wanna, I really wanna, bro. I really wanna kill this whole G code, street code. Oh man, it got 100 people locked up, and I get calls from people behind that wall saying, bro, man, God, dog, man, what they doing out there? Man, we doing what you should have been doing. You feel what I'm saying? Chilling, bro. I'm so proud of you, bro. And I don't make people feel bad, but if they could speak from behind that wall, like we got an interview coming up, man. I don't know if a lot of people y'all out there remember Lil Brian Williams. He nuked Lil Brother, and he gonna be doing an interview soon. That man just did 20-something years, man. And I can't wait for him to come on here and talk to y'all. And he was your age, you know what I'm saying? 16, 17 when he went in.
Who you talking about? B?
Yeah, Lil B.
I was at
B out now. Okay, he out. Yeah. And every time he pull up, he gonna pull up on me, you know what I'm saying? And that's my little brother, man. But little bro on some, bro, man, I just gotta get in their ear, bro, because they don't really know what it is. You know what I mean? Some people get down there and get lost in the sauce, and then, you know, you adapt. You know, I get it. People become a product of their environment. So when you in there, you just adapt to what it is, and they change to adapt to that. But that really ain't you. So is that real?
Right. That ain't you.
Yeah. But we can carry on. I just want I want people to hear you, man, because you was a young fella, and I love you, man. I always. When your little situation had it hurt me to my heart, I prayed for you, and prayers do work because you sitting right here right now with a changed mind. Yeah. See that little era there, I kind of missed. You was a young fella, we was rocking, and then I kind of was start my little music thing. So I'm everywhere. Yeah. I see you, and then you catch that little situation. I never got a chance to sit down and chop it up with you. But then when I do see you, it's on some really that conversation don't need to be had because. He looks like he's mature. He look like he got a changed mind. Right. And you got kids out here, man, that's they leave home like hoping that they can catch but they don't know what it is, man. And it might not be on topic on nephew, but man, could you let them know how it is waking up and count time and
man, bro.
Yeah, that child.
Listen, I don't wish that shit on my worst enemy, bro. I don't wish that shit on my worst enemy, and I ain't trying to go back to that shit, dog. I did too much time in that shit, bro. Like it's time for a change. Like, it come time in your life when you a grown man, you still got your mama here. Get what you want to make your mama happy. You still got your pops here, you want to make them proud. You know what I'm saying? Show them that, you know what I'm saying, you made some of yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I'm pushing towards right now, and you know what I'm saying, make some daughter straight.
Yeah, that's real shit. That's what needs to be done. You got a lot of dudes like they is it procreating? As far as making babies, they procreating and just out here having kids and
dog in his vocabulary bag. You hear me? Okay. So go ahead.
Scrabble. Don't make me break out the Scrabble words.
Yeah,
but They. But dudes out here doing that, and they not standing on business when it comes to kids, man. Like, I know, they just out here dropping them and then leaving on the mamas.
See them going in the mall. They got shoes. They got the little box.
I seen a young lady earlier on Facebook, and I hope she's okay. I hope somebody checked on her, but she wrote a suicide note, and she was like, just make sure my son okay. And it's just like, we have so many like single mothers struggling hard that has a baby father who I'm gonna say that his thinking, his mindset is not in the right place. Like you have the ability to take care of your child and be there, but you choose to do other things. You choose to keep partying, keep having fun.
Popping bottles.
Yeah, like dudes ain't really understanding. Like, bruh, you did this. Like, it takes two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You could have strapped up or you could have pulled out.
And you know what that is though. Sometimes a lot of people can't get past the past. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is when they're dealing with situations with significant others,
right?
Whatever situation they have,
they take it out.
It supersedes the relationship with the child if you not real. See, street code will tell you, oh boy, she cheated on you, boy, she dead. But bro, she could be. But that child has nothing to do with it that y'all brought in. And people only want to deal with the child when the mother line up. So it's contingent upon, if you talk to me now, who over there at that house, if I'm getting my money, ain't nobody got to be laying over there, ain't nobody got to be, see, that ain't got nothing to do with me. If my child over there, bro, I got to take care of my child. And my objective is to make sure my child ain't got to ask nobody else for nothing. But you got people that have children and don't mind another person being that father figure to that child. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And bro, I'm the type, bro, if me and my wife, we got a blend. If I had kids before she met and she had kids, but bro, them my kids. And no disrespect to the father, but bro, them my children. And boy, anybody that tell you I'm going all the way out by them.
For sure.
And I always been like that, you know what I mean? But it comes from my old boy. Now my old boy wasn't always around because Pop was a Rolling Stone, but Pop made sure. I remember Pop used to get on the road, man, and come wherever I was. My Pop stayed in South Florida. That man will drive from South Florida, come up here to a football game. And drive back home. I played baseball too. He'll come up here to go to a baseball game. Yeah. Meet me in Swan, go to the baseball game. All right, boy, I love you, and get back on the road.
Right.
You see, it was that time. So now, as I get older, I don't have no ill feelings towards dude. I do understand that he didn't have a daddy. So for me to ask him to give me something that he didn't have was kind of like, it's just like me to ask you for $1 million and I get mad because you can't give it to me.
Right.
Bro, I can't be mad at you because you don't know how, you ain't got it.
Sure.
But as we grow older, I ain't got to hold the past. And what I meant by can't get past the past, man, yesterday was yesterday.
Right.
Yeah, and I feel like in this city, a lot of people have a bad habit of holding on to who they used to be or what they used to have.
Or on the flip side of that, a lot of people hold you to the mistakes you made yesterday.
Right.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, people don't really believe that you can grow.
Don't nobody believe in growth unless it's them.
Right.
You look on social media, the glow up and look what I done did and before now and man, why? And you the only one can change.
Right.
And why do y'all try to hold me to be the same person that I was 20 years ago? And if I'm not keeping it real no more.
Yeah.
I had a change of heart. I met Jesus.
Yeah.
So anything, I got married. Anything, bro, could change your trajectory of life.
And it's crazy that you said it though. Like, you know, people be holding on to the past because, bro, like I done been around you on numerous occasions, and I have people hit me up. Hey, bro, why you around fool? Boy, you better be careful. You know he da. But shit, when I'm around you, bro, it ain't nothing but good vibes and laughs. I don't know what nigga y'all met, but shit, it's all vibes over here.
Prime example of judging a book by its cover. So you don't know me, you from the outside looking in, so you looking at it.
And see that,
you know what I'm saying?
that leads me to my
shit
next.
I did or something. You know?
That leads me to my next question because we do have like a lot of youth that are watching, and they still finding themselves. So you always been a person that I knew like unapologetically being you. Whatever y'all paint me as, nigga, that's what I am. I don't give a damn.
Right.
And that's something that I had to learn to work on because when you met me, it was in a era of all niggas hated me.
Right.
Why I don't know.
Right.
But
pretty boy.
you feel me? You took oh no, this little brother. I fuck with little brother.
No,
You
let's
feel
act
me?
like we don't know why they did like you, but we carry that on.
I was a young, innocent young man.
You wasn't. But let's go.
With a baby face.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. Men, dudes follow what women like, and they grow animosity towards you because of what a woman like.
Right, yeah.
Tupac said this a long time ago. He said, "Man, listen, man, I don't make music for the dudes.
For
I make it for the women. Because if the women buy it and the women like it, the men gonna buy it because they gonna want to play it to see this woman dance.
Right.
So whatever, a woman has always, bro, from the Bible times, a woman has always dictated to a man how he move if he's not a solid man.
Fact.
For
You
sure.
get Adam and Eve.
For sure.
Bro, it was the woman's fault. No, first of all, it was the man's fault for not listening and not standing on business.
We was just having that conversation about Adam and Eve and the serpent. Like they were saying, like, you know, it's like it's a real underlying story. They felt like it wasn't really about the fruit. They felt like that Eve actually had sex with the serpent.
Man, listen. No, that's some
Like they was getting deep. It was in class.
Hold on. Let me explain to you something about being deep.
Yeah.
Bro, listen. You can dig a hole and be deep.
For sure.
Does that amount to something?
Nah.
No, it don't. So my thing is, when people have all kind of ideology, people can get deep about not a situation and be dead wrong. Right. You just sat here and told me that. People said, boy, why you hanging around? Because they got deep into the situation. Well, you know such and such. You know he did. What you call it? Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But they dead wrong.
Right.
And it sounds deep. Bro, everybody want to be deep.
Right.
For sure.
Man, there is no record of nothing happening with no snake sexually.
No. I agree with that because people say stuff to sound intelligent.
Yeah.
But now tell me how true this is because I know you've read the whole Bible, front to back. Are there missing books from the Bible? There's some books called the Torah. And those were some books that were removed from the Bible that you have, but they're still available. This is what about say my people perish for the lack of knowledge. If you look at knowledge in the Greek, knowledge means light. Ignorance in the Greek it transfers to darkness. Right. So people perish for the lack of light. What does light do? If I turn off the light in this room, what can you do?
You can't what? You can't see.
Yeah.
So when you don't have knowledge, you can't see what's going on. And I can tell you anything. If I cut off this light right now and tell you, hey, Tony, don't move. It's a snake over there. And, bruh, it sounds over there and you don't know, but because you entrust me to be deep,
right.
and trust me to halfway know something, you'll believe that. And I'm lying. I done just made this up.
Right.
It's because you don't have the light to see for yourself. I pray this for everybody, that your eyes get open, homie, to where I don't have to be listening at somebody calling themselves deep. When me, I've always been this way since a young fella. Man, you tell me something, I'm going to check. Man, whatever. Bro, I'm telling you, man, show me.
Right.
My children will tell you, boy, dad's gonna say Google it. But back then, boy, we had encyclopedias. Bro, I'm going to look it up. My teacher can't tell me nothing, bro. Bro, I was in when I first started going back to college. I went to TCC. Man, me and the teacher used to get into it all. He just be like, man, strength, boy, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, boy.
Right.
Yeah, what you gonna do is just not tell me anything, cause I don't believe that. We had a world religion class, and in college, the worst thing you could do is argue or state your stance, especially on religion in a religion class, because they got so many ideologies. But so sometimes, I always told you this, if you arguing with a fool, it's hard to tell who the fool is. So when I realized that you on some foolish stuff, I be quiet. A fool is a man of multiple words. That always got something to say, always got a point, always want to lead you over here. Bro, you can't lead me nowhere because I can read too. And I know BS from a mile away.
For sure, because
you know what I mean?
You end up saying too much, you expose you. Like,
all you gotta do is just let somebody talk. They'll tell you who they are.
Yeah, I always say less than necessary.
Yeah. So let's move on. But
back to hot.
Hold on before you go. It's Crystal Marie said it's so easy for a man to move around and do what he wants without putting his kids first. And you know we just spoke on that.
Yeah. Sure.
Sabrina says never use your child as a pawn. The child or kids will always suffer behind the parent situation.
Right.
And that's what we had spoke on that, man. And that's what people do. If I can come over there, I'll give you some of I ain't laying up in there, I ain't paying no. Ain't nobody ask you to pay no bill. Take care of your child. So your child gonna be in light cause she don't wanna,
Right.
with you.
Yeah. Oh man, tie back into the question, man. What advice you got on the kids trying to find themselves, figure out who they are, how to be unapologetically them?
Just, man, be you, man. Don't worry about what nobody got to say about you, man. If you feel like it's right, do it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, you been standing on business for a long time now.
Long time.
Yeah, and I that's one thing I could say, man. I always like people that choose they own routes. You know what I mean? And don't fall into the trendy thing. We living in a world now, man, where trends go, man. All they got to do is somebody popular get on this social media and do something. Everybody finna try to do it. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen you trying to go outside your means to. I know you handle your little bit, but I ain't never seen you try to go outside your means and just because this person wearing this person, that ain't never been you. You always been a humble fella, man, and
Sure.
I wish that more people can tap into who they are, because the problem is that we have is everybody trying to be this one individual or individuals, and it's so hard and it's frustrating because you'll never accomplish that, and never accomplishing something sometimes takes away your hope, and the lack of hope causes depression. Depression causes other emotions like anger or sadness or aggression. It causes those things, and these people don't know how to channel those emotions, so they're acting out in so many different ways just because they just won't just simply be themselves.
For sure.
Let's go to the next one.
Let's speak on the time changes in Tally. We all done been around for a good amount of time in Tally. We done seen it flip-flop from one way to the next. Back in the day, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, it was a more solid era. People was really standing on business back then. Like, we together. You don't like that nigga, I don't like that nigga. And not saying that was right, but that was the code that was stood on back then. Now you got people it's a lot of straddling the fence, and how you feel about the new time changes in Tally, man? Like, it's just a whole lot of new things going on.
How I feel about it. I mean, like, it's kind of good that everybody, like, getting along, and it ain't how it used to be, because it used to be on some shit like, alright, well, yeah, but I get caught on Lake Bravo. Well,
Right.
well,
You can't go to a
I get
certain
caught
spot.
on Basin Street, but
Yeah, you can't go to a certain
go to no
spot.
female house and think you come outside smoking a cigarette, and then they know 10 people on your porch, and they trying to jump on you.
For sure.
She done locked you out because she scared they gonna come in and jump on her, so you gotta
Right.
jump. Now you calling home. Like, it's different. I'm kind of glad it changed from that, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, boy. It used to be treacherous back then.
Yeah, I mean, the straddling the fence, that, I mean, people gonna mess with who they mess with.
Mm-hmm.
You can't stop nobody from hanging around who they hang around, or who stop or talking to who they talk to.
Okay.
If they flaw, they flaw. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right,
you
right.
want some flaw junk, don't come around. It's bad energy. I just like hang around people with good energy, period.
For sure.
That's
For
trying to do something they self. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, let's tap into that music, man.
What a dude.
Man, so what made you want to rap? Like, what made you be like, man, I'm about to get in here and I'm about to spit this shit.
Bro, growing up, like you say, I always had a love for music.
Yeah.
Music, a part of me type shit, you feel me?
Right.
Like, I go back to my pops to listen to old school music, rap music, slow music. I can make any kind of music, bro. Like, it's just a matter of time, you feel what I'm saying? But, like, I just feel like music a part of me, dog. I love Tupac, you feel what I'm saying? My mama like Tupac. My daddy like Tupac. So, like, I grew up rapping, like he say, rapping that shit word for word, bro. So eventually, nigga, I started writing my own raps. But I turned about 11, you feel me? I started writing when I was 11, bro. That's when I started, dog. So I gotta have plenty of time to craft and
really find yourself with
I
it.
ain't gotta do no push now, dog.
For
I
sure.
got so much material. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure. What was the first song you made that made you be like, yeah, this him?
Man, I ain't gonna flat. Back in the days, I did a freestyle to I'm in the Hood, Lil Wayne beat. You feel what I'm saying? That instrument, I'm in the hood, I'm in the hood. Him and Briscoe, his old came out like, yeah. Feel what I'm saying? I did that at a dude named Detox. He had passed away on God bless his dead. And he Detox, man. He named Wayne Brown. He had a studio off of McCaskill Avenue. And at the time, my mom was standing right up the road on McCaskill Avenue. And it was like 03, you feel me? 03, 04. So we go to the studio. He said, man, I'm gonna get y'all in, man. Y'all gonna be part of the label, wah. You feel me? You know how they do. Right. And I do me a little mixtape, me and Cuz, me and Ola. Feel what I'm saying? Cuz they call it the Keisha Badass back in the day. My shit was Young Scrap. You still can find certain music like on SoundCloud. I mean, not SoundClick, not SoundCloud.
Oh, that's a real throwback right there.
Oh, you feel me? I can pull
that's
it
right with Dat Piff and Rhyme Wire.
Exactly. That's the bootleg and DVD era.
Yeah, that's real throwback. CD
$5 DVD man era, back around that time.
For sure.
That around time, Aunt was doing their thing with the low key figure.
Man, shout out
dog,
to
you know, always looked up like I say, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this man right here. You know what I'm saying? He always been like a how could I say, a symbol.
Right.
Like he always been an uncle. He not my actual uncle, but he my uncle.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. This man took me to my first basketball game. I remember that. You remember that, Unc?
Damn.
Had the Concord 11s on. I'll never forget. Black and white Nike outfit. Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
This when the Concord first came out.
The first time.
Yeah. Feel me? Unc took me to a FAMU basketball game. I'll never forget. That's a moment I'll never forget. And that happened when I was like 5.
Damn.
I'm 32.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So this is a special dude, right? You feel me?
It never made him feel like he had to do nothing tough.
Right.
I was taking him to a basketball game and just showing, man, it's another way of life.
Right.
You gotta think, man, Jit always was in the hood. That he had never experienced that. And we ain't talking about Rickers versus God. We talking about you in the big stadium where, you know what I mean? I mean, it was big to him.
Right.
And I just wanted to show him a different part of life, man. So it's beautiful, man, when you can pour into it. That's nothing, you know, to pat on my back. I had older cats that showed me a different side of life that made me want more. It's just hood stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of like with you. You feel what I'm saying, man? Just, hey, man, it's more to life than this. And I believe that since, you know, our interactions, man, the lights are turned on. You can
Yeah,
see for
like
yourself now.
a nigga really think now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
your lights on. You can see.
And like, you know, it's nothing wrong with needing a mentor.
Yeah, man.
Because really what's going on in the new time age, the blind leading the blind.
And that's the thing, bro. It's about picking the right mentor. Because people are lined up to be a mentor, but on different, you know, I could have, man, nephew love me. I love him too. But nephew loved me so much, I could have said that way. And it was fly. But bro, I'm not gonna do that. And bro, he'll tell, I'm telling, hey, what you doing? Chill out, man. All right. You know, I can see him out when I'm dropping young and out to the team. He there, he a little too drunk.
Chill out.
Hey, boy, come here, boy.
Right.
And bro, I don't care what he doing. You know, try to hide his little cigarette. Yeah, hey man, come here, boy. All right. And he gonna chill. See, it was those kind of people in my life. You know what I mean? That I remember back when I first moved up here from down south, man. It's a dude. Me and him still friends. We just talked the other day too. Michael Jackson from the south side. When I first moved up here, man. God bless the dead. Me, him, Fred Bates, all us, man. We called ourselves, man. I was, you know, all on from the south side. So we went to NYSP. We ended up fighting and carrying on it. But it was thunder and lightning. And I'm just, you littlest one out there. And man, I got my shirt open. And boy, Mike comes to me and say, hey, bro, man, close your shirt before you get struck by lightning. I ain't know nothing about that. But it was just, they knew I was wild and I do it. But they was trying to get me, hey, man, come on, man. No, man, you ain't got to rock like that. You ain't got to, and them boys, to this day, man, God bless the dead Fred. But Michael, me and MJ, we still like brothers. And we don't talk every day. But we just sat down and talked probably like Monday or Tuesday for about 45 minutes. And it was just like yesterday. You feel what I'm saying? But you need them people in your life, bro, that way you ain't got to have all your conversations in your head.
For sure.
Because having all them conversations in your head, bro, you never going to get it right. Because the only person giving you an answer is you.
Yourself.
And you don't know
That's
nothing.
like what you said last week. You building a box around yourself.
Exactly.
You ain't going to never be able to get out.
Exactly.
Yeah. So shit. Let me ask you this, Yoda.
What I want?
Who were give me 5? Well, not even 5. Just give me your top influencers right now in the game. Who you rocking with heavy? And that go for music, morals, whatever.
Man, I'm fucking with that boy. Got it.
Okay.
That boy.
Okay, CNG.
Gucci, feel me?
Wow.
Like, them boys standing on business for real. Like, them boys, like, making million now. They making, you know what I'm saying? They change people's lives for real, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I admire about them boys, you know what I'm saying? And they been in the game, they still rocking, and they still keeping up with these young dudes, man.
Yeah, that's
Them
true.
people that been in the game about 20 plus years.
Yeah. They
Easy.
My whole life, really.
Man, Gotti been, people don't know, man, Gotti used to make DVDs way before Gotti was Gotti, man. It was, man, Gotti been out, but we used to watch Gotti, man, back, probably, I want to say, man.
I remember when Gotti was Cash Money.
99, almost 99, 2000.
That's what he came out with, baby.
Yeah.
Gotta been around that long.
Yeah, bro. Like it maybe a little past 2000, but it wasn't too much past.
Right.
But my homeboy Maynard, that boy, he like old. I mean, he like underground stuff. So Maynard, he love music. Anytime you get with him, he gonna have some music playing. He got the latest CDs. That back when Moose was popping CDs and
what do DJ Spanky was across from them?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Spanky?
He's still around. He do Top Flight sometimes.
You know fast?
That's what they call
Yeah, he said you will see him this time of the year. You will see him because he sell Valentine's Day baskets. Spanky do, but yeah, Spanky. I see him from time to time. He worked with Enterprise. He dropped cars off the Enterprise a lot.
Oh shit, that's what's up. Yeah, I remember he was
when I was the man business out there like that, but
yeah, when that's when my uncle used to work in Big C Shop Ebony's across from Mills and Spanky.
Big C Shop.
And Young's Fashion was on the other corner.
Yeah. He used to all the 5 mixes, man.
Hold on, we got a lot of us wrecked out till we got it straight.
Nick.
Yeah,
back then, because we ain't had nobody to tell us that.
Nick,
straight
we
up.
A lot of programs.
Yeah, I remember
till you know what I'm saying, they figure that shit out with themselves. Like
I remember Nick from back in the day. Nick was small.
to be bad too. But
The nigga was small. I was like, this the same nigga from back. Oh, back.
Oh, it was
Sacked up, this.
He like that shit treacherous, becoming a man at 13, dog.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
And it shouldn't have to be that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's like seeing everybody who was like that back then, they so chill.
Yeah.
Everybody was so calm.
Because it was just a reaction.
Right.
Yeah.
The whole thing is, listen, bro. A lot of time, even with the people that you see still do that, it's not that actual person. It's the kid inside that person that is screaming. You remember Scrappy and Scooby? When Scooby always had to tell Scrappy, no, Scrappy, let me at him, let me at him, Scooby. But it's just that hurt kid or that angry kid that never got to resolve that issue.
Right.
That's why it's such a need. I don't know, our homeboy, he ain't on here tonight. But it's such a need for a safe space to where, because people therapists, when you go to a therapist's office, there's not a lot of black African American representation, and we are people that are we're so insecure to where we don't want to share our insecurities with anybody.
Right.
So it takes somebody that looks like you or maybe dressed like you. If you can walk in your therapist's office, your therapist got on J's and you know what I mean, and ball cap, and he chilling, but you know he know his stuff. You feel more comfortable talking to him than and nothing against the white therapist. Yeah, nothing against that. But that was just for inspiration. That should inspire us to create our own. See, our ancestors had everything, bro. Everything they needed, they had it in-house. But they cook, grandma gonna cook, uncle gonna go cut the kid a hog, grandma gonna sew some clothes, and sister gonna wash the children, and little brother gonna go cut some grass, and we gonna all bring it back to the storehouse. But it done got to the point now everybody wanna be somebody before they somebody.
For sure.
And it happened too quick. So you know. So you say Gotti. You say Gucci, give us your 3 more of your influences in the game right now.
In the game right now, I like that boy Wayne, man. What Wayne did, man, he created some mega stars. Like
What?
Wayne brought Drake and Nicki in the game and got rich.
And created a lot of trends.
Yeah.
Wayne made the skateboard shit cool.
Oh yeah, skateboard, hell yeah.
Tats.
Black Tony Hawk.
Yeah, the whole rock star.
Yeah, man. Ain't nobody really want to party.
Codeine Wayne, that was.
Yeah, but everybody started sipping in.
But yeah, Wayne, I admire Wayne mindset, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z.
Okay.
Got to give ups to Jay, you feel me? Jay made it happen, but like, Jay came a long way, dog. Like, for real.
For sure. Got one more.
Right now, I gotta say the dude, P.
QC?
Oh, yeah, QC. Yeah, I like they been in mind because it's so fat. He partnered up with Coach K. A lot of people don't know Coach K was like Jeezy manager at first. You know what I'm saying? Then he went to being Gucci manager. Then when Gucci went to jail, P and Gucci homeboys, so P trying to get his label off the ground. Gucci throw him Migo. There you go. Boom. QC is over with. You know what I'm saying?
I was always wondering how that backstory
you
played
know what I'm
out.
saying? So that'll probably be the 5th one. Yeah, P, man. I admire his business mindset, dog. He created so many millionaires, you know what I'm saying, to the point where they was so rich they could give him gifts. You know what I'm saying? I admire that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the nigga that could do that.
Right.
Artists come bring me a Rolls Royce on my 45th birthday. Type shit. Yeah, I'm trying to do something like that.
Okay. So shit, man. Let's talk about future goals, man. Like, what's some goals you got, building up for the future?
Shit, man, just keep pushing my music, pushing Cook Money music, pushing Trap Money game. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing. Pushing to it. You know what I'm saying? Break through. You feel what I'm saying? I'm making it hit me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah. Cause you just dropped a video, right?
Right. Feel me? I'm gonna drop another one in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Keep dropping. You feel me? I'm gonna drop till they see what I got going on. You feel me?
Okay.
That's just how I wanna do it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Push tapes out here, do features. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know?
Okay. So yeah, you kind of answering the next question: how you making them goals coming to fruition? I say that right?
Yeah. How you making your goals come to fruition? Like what you doing right now? Today that's gonna make your goal come true tomorrow. Not literally tomorrow, but what you doing today to prepare yourself for that goal, or what you doing. And I'll let you know what I mean by that after you answer the question.
Yeah, what I'm doing, trying to pursue that goal, you know what I'm saying? by me coming to this interview, that's a step. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew, I kind of figured y'all would ask me about music. So, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is a step toward. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing shit.
So are you writing? Or you have something lined up?
I write every day. I got like I said, I'm working on this new mixtape. I had took a break because the studio I recorded at, but
reason why I wanna expound on that is because a lot of times, bro, God kind of like showed me this the other day. A lot of times we waiting on the rain because without rain, whatever in the ground don't grow.
Right.
But when the rain come, you gotta make sure you got something in the ground.
Right.
Because if not, you just getting wet.
Right. Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In other words, you just going through the motions. You out here, you got aspirations saying, God, dog, man, I sure want to have this here, and I sure want to do this here, and I sure. But what are you doing today to make that happen? See what them people did when they was waiting on rain, even in the drought season, where they were putting seeds in the ground. So whenever the rain did come, well, I got something that's gonna grow up out this ground. It ain't today, right? But I tell you this, man, you gotta start putting something in the ground. And people say, I'm not talking about burying money. I'm talking about putting action. Do your part. You know what I mean? Sure. And people tell you, you take one step, God takes two. That ain't nowhere in the Bible. I don't
take all them steps.
And I believe that God will help. And I don't want you to get caught up in that ideology, what people say, and that people that sound deep. I'm telling you, man, you got to take a step in God. Yeah, it's the idea is correct, but that's nowhere written. But I'll tell you this: you can't expect nothing to grow if you ain't put nothing in there. If you don't put nothing in your bank account, I don't care how many ATM cards you got. You can't go to that ATM and get nothing out of it that you ain't put in there. So the reason why we would want to ask the question like, what are you doing today to make your tomorrow dreams come true, man? You got to be able to. You got to start the day. That's why I asked you, are you writing? Put the money we spend on shoes, we need to be spending on the studio. And not waiting for everybody to come with you. What I like about you, bro, you showed up by yourself. Ain't no entourage. I ain't got no problem with that. But it showed me you about your business. And when I got here, you was here. You feel what I'm saying? It shows me that you serious about it. So you got what it takes. See, it's grind and it's discipline. Some people have the grind but lack the discipline. See, a lot of people can get a lot. It's not about how much money you get. It's about how much money you keep. It's not about how many songs you write. It's about how many songs you record. You get what I'm saying? It's not about what you. It's not about this excess stuff. It's about planting something and watching it grow, or stand down and having the discipline to wait until whatever you put out there can grow, man. And it's more than a one way to get money. I was just sharing with y'all right before my phone hit. But if somebody told me they need me to do a job tomorrow, and then, boy, I thought, I got another job too. Bro, I gotta create some kind of. But my wife, what she do, I love her. She do so much. She cook 3 days a week.
Why is it don't post the plates on the book? Like what she don't ever?
We you know it's legal. We doing what we gotta do right now. But she posted who she need to post to and sell out every week. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
And she gonna do what she gotta do to make it happen. That's the kind of thing, people that are not just waiting on something to fall out the sky. Bro, you got to do something for you. Like, she got something vacant, she waiting on something to pop off, but in the meantime, you gonna do what she gotta do. You gotta do the footwork, and it doesn't have to be negative.
Facts.
Bro, God gave each and every one of us abilities. You just gotta find out what yours is. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta find out what it is that you can do and can do good. Like I always told you, bro, this your avenue. You do it good just from off the gray couch. When y'all was rocking out, I saw the potential in. Remember, I used to just watch and never comment and call you afterwards and just give you pointers. And then when this came with what you want to do, man, bro, I'm that Bro, whatever y'all on, I'm on.
Whatever.
Yeah, unless it's foolishness now. I ain't gonna jeopardize nothing about nothing. I'm telling you that. But I said that to say, nephew, start putting something in the ground. Start planting some seed, and then also do this. Write out a plan. Write it down. When you write it down, bro, it become real. Because you can see it. You know what I mean?
It ain't no longer just thoughts and you run around in your head.
Yeah, man. You gotta be able to see it. Because if you can see it, then you can be it. that's why it's so big for people to see us transition and be who we are today, because people saw Dirt Dog Jen and they just thought it was, you know, the how, the why, and the stories that came with it, and or they thought that's all that I ain't gonna let you put me in no box. So by the time you go check that box, I ain't in there no more. I'm over here now. Now you trying to catch, you know what I mean? And you gonna follow me right to church. That's where you gonna follow me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And at the end, and then I'm gonna just give you to Jesus and let him handle you. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't gotta be there. I just love that you trying, but I just want to let you know, man, put something in the ground. But yeah, now go ahead.
All right, to take us out on the interview aspect of this live, man, what is something you would tell a young Natty if you can go back in time?
Stop. Don't try to prove yourself to nobody.
That's real, no?
Yeah, man, I like that. So, and a lot of these youngers need to hear it. And if they don't hear it today, what I've learned about this live stuff, y'all don't like to click on it, but y'all see it, because when we go back and look at the views,
that number right there,
2,000,
never matter.
3,000.
Yeah, it'd be
1,000.
it'd be thousands of y'all watching. So and I get it. Well, we are a people that before I help you get where you are, I sit from the side and watch and hope that one day you fall. So then, but then when you do, I'm gonna try to go in your space, but I'm gonna try to do what you did instead of just admiring that it is what it is, and we ain't holding no grudges, but
it's always all love.
like we'll say, man, that wrap up the interview side of it, but we gonna get into this little live part of it, man, and since we on live,
and y'all crank up, man.
It's a lot of stuff, and this is where we invite y'all to put your comments in, man. How do y'all feel about the Tyree Nichols situation, the young man that just got killed, man, and it came out, I don't know, allegedly, I have to say allegedly, that the officer that was the aggressor on it was had a baby mama that worked at a FedEx where this young man worked at, and they supposedly had a relationship, and the officer didn't like it, so he used his job to get at the man, and after he did it, took a picture of the man and sent it to the girl like, this is what I got, this is what I did.
I mean, I heard the backstory, but I ain't know it got that deep to him sending a picture. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Then they beat him up or something?
No, they beat him bad.
They beat him to death.
Like, what it was, like 5-1?
He died,
Yeah, he died.
So they just...
God bless the dead.
But how you feel about that situation? Like, and being a guy that been down the road, I'm sure you've seen, when the Doom Squad come in, you see how they...
Be real. Hey, I don't know, like, I guess bro must not been doing something right at home, like, for to step out, like, on some, the inmate.
And it don't even have to be that.
Yeah.
Listen, it could be this. You moved on. We got a child together, but you don't dictate what goes on in my house.
And then, but at the same time, this is not the first scenario where we had of someone abusing their power, I'm going to say.
Right.
They feel like, just because I can, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, that's why
and you can't touch me back. Or that's another charge with a lengthy sentence. I feel like, they just real deal be abusing that power, man.
But then look at the fact of this, though. It's we during the pandemic and all that, we had the George Floyds and all of that, and it was white officers against black men. But at this time, we got some black men that's doing this to another black man. Now then, you gotta try to decipher like where that come from. This inferiority complex that you got, that you feel like you most superior, and that you have the authority. Because listen, bro, these cats knew that they had on body cameras.
Right.
And the comfortability that they displayed on what they was doing showed to me, or tells me, as an outsider looking in, allegedly, that they have done this before, and gotten away with it.
Without
they can take a life.
Yeah.
They can take a life and get away with it. I guess they get them hard on.
And listen, they got a white officer with them, and he is so now you was encouraging him that it's okay to harm another black man. And listen, I don't have anything against white people at all. But I just find it disturbing that y'all allow this man, after you seen the George Floyd, after you seen all of the senseless murders in our communities around the world, and y'all allow this man to participate in something like this, or y'all initiate something like this behind the bag, and tell me that we don't need some kind of policing act is preposterous to me.
Yeah, I feel like at some point we should have a self-defense towards the police.
Right.
Like,
but see, the policing act says this, and they need to pass. The policing act is something that says, listen, you got to be justified to use some force, and here are the guidelines. Outside of this, you will be charged. That's the George Floyd Policing Act that they're trying to push. But Biden and Kamala Harris, they can't, and I don't want to blame them because they're just the figureheads.
Right.
It has to go through the Senate. You know,
that's a whole other process.
But it starts with us. The people we vote in and on a local level, it just trickles down. So, you know, but I just find it, Sabrina says she finds it real disturbing.
It's very.
Yeah.
It's very, very disturbing just to see, like, I hate to see a person like basically knowing, like it's like they know that this is not about to end well, they know it's about to go bad, or they know they might be facing death when you scream for your mama.
Yeah.
Man, that shit hit like a different type of nerve.
Because you gotta think, as kids, bro, even if you had your dad around, my son right now, my little boy, that boy get on that boy gonna run straight to his mama. He get hurt, he fall, he wanna run to his mama. Moms are natural nurturers. And
they were the first protectors.
Yeah, you wanna call the boy sis. No, that's just where they run to. So in those times, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, what happens is, bro, that child in that kid cries, and that man cries out. You feel what I'm saying? It's a child on the inside of you, man, that you've never dealt with, that still make decisions for you. That's that impulse drive, that lack of discipline, that sporadic stuff, that impulse stuff that you do. A lot of that derives from your childhood, to where that person has never been controlled. So in a trauma situation, all of your facades go away. See, listen, you ever seen the video of niggas they got a video out there with a dude acting all gangster. Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, I don't play no game. And then a dude come, oh no, it's another video. This dude, he talk about his stepdad. His stepdad always talking mess. His stepdad to get in the car.
Right.
He said, man, take me to get a bill. He said, man, anybody. And then, boy, it was a time, boy, I'll come up, boy, nigga, won't take me to get a bill, I'll slap him, take his money, and go get my own bill. So, but the whole time, this little prank dude, what he do is, he acting like he on the phone. He like, yeah, they did what? Oh, we finna come up, they got guns too? Oh, we coming.
Yeah.
Man, this man, a whole demeanor change.
He ain't know that.
He said, hey man, wait a minute, y'all finna go where? Oh no, y'all better take me home.
Right.
But they take him over there anyway, bro. And then the dude in the back seat lights on firecrackers. And then dude get all on the ground. Oh Jesus! My thing is, when it get real, all that facade stuff go away.
All that shit.
All of that, you know, that Bravo macho stuff, it go away. And then you end up crying for what's really in. He shouldn't have been killed, and the fact that he was close by his mother's house screaming for his mom. I held my black son when I seen the video. I'm beyond afraid for my kids with the lack of sensitivity in the world today. And I can't knock that. I mean, I have to agree with you, but we shouldn't have to have. My sister, if y'all ever get a chance, if it done came, it's a play called Dissonance. And what they're talking about is, it's her and a white lady. And they touring, God bless them, to play, they touring all over everywhere. And the play is about the conversations that a black mother has to have with her kid, her son. A white mother doesn't have to have with her son. And it shouldn't be like that. And when in the play, I gotta wonder if my son gonna make it home. You gotta wonder if your son gonna get a ticket or something. You know what I mean? You gotta wonder if little Johnny gonna, you know.
It's just like with watching Jeffrey Dahmer. His first body he ever caught, he got pulled over with. I don't know how, factual it was. It's Netflix, but this man had the body in the back seat chopped up in trash bags. What's that? Yard clippings. Listen, man, you swerve, get home safe. Us? Hey man, y'all step on out here. Let me see what's in this bag. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you this. I did this in school. We was in a forgot the name of the class, African American psychology or something, and we were talking about how black people are viewed opposed to white people.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, people are, well, I don't see nothing different. Well, listen, you know how certain dogs are viewed different ways. Like a Chihuahua, a little dog, you know, people ain't necessarily cross the street. But you see a pit bull, I don't care if somebody tell you he nice, bro, you will get on the other side of the, if somebody got a dog, especially if he loose.
Right,
That's how it is with black people. And when they get a call that's saying, hey man, it's a dog loose over here and it's a pit bull, automatically they thinking
it's dangerous.
Yeah, and they thinking, boy, euthanize this joker.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if we have to, we gonna kill him. Just because of the breed of dog he is. Well, that transcends into us. Bro, when they get a call and say it's a black male, bro, they are automatically on 10. They and why? Because of who we are. Because of black people, we're naturally, I would say, theatrical with our movements. We talk with our hands. We do more movements, and that's intimidating to a lot of people. And because of that intimidation, they have deemed it okay. Everybody's on 10. Well, when you do these school shootings, when you do these mass shootings, and when you do the statistics, it's never us. It's never us running into the post office.
Even with the serial killers.
Yeah, it's never us running into to the schoolhouses. It's never us shooting up the clubs. Just randomly shoot. You know, we dumb enough to where, we'll do something stupid like that. But it's never us that you really have to worry about it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Guess who got to really worry about us? Us.
Yeah, you told me.
That's all. We gonna kill us up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it shouldn't be like that, bro. I feel, Sabrina, man. That's a hard conversation to have. I'm not a mother, but I'm a father. But I would never feel. I never try to, lessen that feeling that I would never understand what a mother feels. With a son, having to worry about, is he gonna make it home?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And having to have that talk, man. If you get pulled, keep your hands on the steering wheel. Don't make any sudden movements. Man, they ain't telling him. Listen, if they pull you, you show them that ID, you call Uncle Johnny's name, and you know what I mean?
Right.
Man, bro, I done seen videos where the white man, I'm talking about, he almost, and he do get off, shoot at him and all, and make it home. And then the other dude that went into church and killed all these black people, they went and bought this man some McDonald's.
Burger King.
Yeah.
What's his name? Dylan?
Whatever his name was.
Yeah.
It's a crazy mixed up world, man.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, like Jeffrey Dahmer may be based on a true story, and they telling this man's story, but people really have to decipher that and really pay attention to key things. If that man would have got caught with that first body, all the other bodies wouldn't have happened.
If that man would have been black, he would have got caught with the first body.
He would have been.
Yeah.
He would have been.
So
and then with the black lady calling it in.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't know one thinking she just a tripping black lady.
Black.
This man over here chopping people up.
Listen, bro. If the white lady called the police on you in your neighborhood,
that dope come out.
bro, listen, bro. They is finna be out there. And somebody, and we ain't leaving until we get some understanding.
You is baked chicken.
Yeah. But like my son would say, boy, you grits.
Yeah.
You grits, man. It's over, man. So,
okay. So I want to ask this.
Yeah.
If you were, say you were a fellow colleague with the guys that went to Tyree Nichols, how would you have handled it as a fellow colleague if you see them go to getting rowdy and turning up, doing what they did?
So you gotta first ask yourself this, because you know just from the backstory, allegedly, that there was prior history. Being that there's prior history, there had to be prior conversation, because if evidence have shown, they haven't showed any evidence to dispute the fact that this man wasn't driving reckless. He didn't do that. So that means that this man was sought out.
Right.
So to be sought out, there had to be a motive before. So the motive before, so we had to discuss that motive before. Like, this the nigga that got a baby from my old lady, and, or trying to holler at my baby mama, and well, I'm gonna show him, and see, there ain't nobody being real no more. See me, I'm the type of person, I don't care if you call me soft, bro, I'm trying to go home. Now if they get there, we gotta get there. That's another story. Right. But man, I'm so in tune with who I am. I'm so in tune with my masculinity and who I am as a person. Right. I can care less if you feel like I'm soft or I'm playing it. Right. I'm telling you, bro, listen, man, what this about? What you mad with fool for? By the who? A girl? Oh no. Hey man. It about my lunch break time, cuz. Y'all going by y'allself.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Somebody ain't nobody wasn't nobody in that little group of people man enough to tell him he was wrong.
Right.
You gotta be able to tell somebody when they wrong, man, and don't care how you feel.
Yeah.
If I got a bunch of friends around me that's gonna just attaboy what I do or say yeah, they ain't my real friends. And in that aspect, I just feel like they were scared to tell that man, bro, you tripping, bro, you tender.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? They were scared to tell him that, hey man, you done got a little too tender about the situation. It don't have to be like that.
Right.
So to answer your question, as a colleague, I'm telling fool, hey man, we got other stuff to do, man. You need to handle that on your own time. You know what I mean? I'm not getting myself, because now look at it, bro. Let's look at the backlash of it. You got 6 people who and you know when you get good jobs like that, the first thing you want to do, what you want to do? You want to go buy you a house.
Oh yeah, you gonna create more bills.
Yeah, so now you done did all of that and done got fired. You ain't got no insurance, them children in school. Boy, y'all have to find another school for them children.
Yeah.
Cause man, people gonna be on their head just like, but your daddy the one. Yeah, you know what I mean? So
yeah, that's about to come with a lifetime of pain.
Think about that.
yeah, I feel like it was a setup. Tyree wasn't being violent. He did what they told him to do. The officer killed him over some that, and he let it get to the best of him. That's what we saying.
Yeah.
Somebody should have been able to tell him, and that's the thing. I don't believe people be talking about being real. You ain't real if you let your homeboy go crash out.
For sure.
Especially if he tell you what he beefing about.
For sure.
Oh, he talking to my baby.
Chill,
Boy,
man, sit down there. Huh?
all these women's out here.
Right. Boy, you gonna sit down somewhere?
That's what you gotta do, bro.
Right.
You gotta be that, and it starts with us.
Right.
You gotta be that person in your circle to be able to tell somebody, man, we not doing that.
Right.
Now I don't know what you doing. I'm gonna tell you now. You can do what you want to do, but you tripping.
For sure.
We done had conversations.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, you tripping. And I'm telling you that right now, and bye.
That sucker shit.
That's tender, homie. You don't know, man. You tripping, dog. So
Yeah. But see, I ain't gonna lie, like, I ain't gonna say the world. Certain platforms on social media are trying to make it okay to be tender. Oh, man, I'm tender about my bitch shit. Nigga better not play with me or shit. That is, you know, XYZ. You know, like the authenticity is...
Answer me this. How did they consummate their relationship?
It takes two.
Did he rape her?
He did not.
Okay, so if he didn't rape her, why are you mad at him?
Right.
For sure.
You get it, bro? It ain't like I raped her.
Yeah, that's...
Bro, it ain't like I took. Now, if I took something, be mad with me. But bro, if she willingly, or we as grown adults consented to do what we do, and you doing whatever you want to do, and now when she do something, it's a problem. Now you looking for me.
That's
cool.
But hold on, you ain't what you when she was crying every night when you was doing what you ain't care. Bro, oh boy, I got her. But boy, when she get her lick back, now you can't take it.
You hurt.
Sure.
Man, this is what I'm telling people, bro.
Cheesecake.
Don't get in the game if you can't take it.
Yeah, for sure.
And what are you doing it for?
Right.
People, man, we are such a community of people, bro. We don't want commitment. Commitment means responsibility, and everybody runs from responsibility.
Right.
That, and also not being unapologetically you.
Yeah, or
living up to somebody else's aspect of you, what people saying you are, who you supposed to be.
yeah. And you bought into it.
Definitely.
But one thing you will never do, I can sit over here, I always tell you, I can sit over here and call you Johnny all night. And then, so if I do it too many, they gonna say, hey man,
Name ain't Johnny.
my name ain't Johnny. But now if I kill and say, boy, you a gangster, boy. Boy, you the most. And guess what? You gonna buy into that.
And they gonna get a thrill out
You
there.
ain't gonna say my name ain't gangster.
Yeah, you ain't gonna say that. No, but you gonna buy into that. You gonna take on that persona and go and crash out trying to live up to who they think you supposed to be.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Bro, when I was, they called me gangster. Man, listen, man. Bought into that mess until I got locked up. No, my brother.
Yeah.
See, I'm the type of person, when I go to jail, I look around and I realize I'm nothing like you guys.
Man, what? Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm nothing like you guys. Because you guys seem like you like it here. I hate it.
I'm ready to go.
Y'all having fun, y'all laughing, and then
too.
I'm not in here crying, but I am miserable.
Yo,
I know I ain't got no business being in here, man.
I'm too hygienic, too clean. I'm a pretty girl. I ain't supposed to be in here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so
I'm still on the interview, cuz.
Yeah, boy, you got dog. Yeah, this not it. You know, this
Unapologetically
gonna answer the phone in the middle of the interview. If it ain't fair when the rabbit got to go. Oh yeah, when the rabbit got to go, I mean it's a problem. He shouldn't have been killed, and the fact that he was.
Oh no, we read that one. Oh damn, it must.
I feel like it was said. Oh yeah, she read.
Yeah, she probably retyping it or something.
Yeah, she said it wasn't no fun when the rabbit got to go. Yeah, but don't nobody like when the rabbit. But you remember Elmer before you chase Buzz all around?
Oh yeah.
And then when Buzz got that gun, boy, Elmer was fit to be tied. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you how it is. What would you do in a life-threatening situation? Something like that.
I don't think you can answer that.
Yeah.
Because instincts kick in. It's a thing that's called fight or flight.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
and it's when those instincts take over, I believe you do whatever it is to survive.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe even with the Nichols guy, people say why he just didn't put it. Man, first of all, y'all done sprayed me with this stuff. Y'all done tased me. I'm responding to all that. If you ever got pepper spray, that stuff with, man, you trying to wipe that stuff away.
Yeah.
So y'all holding my hand, I'm trying to get my hand loose so I can wipe this because y'all ain't helping me. And then y'all punching me from every kind of way to where I can't put my hand, I want to be able to block myself.
Right,
You get what I'm saying? So to be able to say, everybody say what they're going to do until it's time.
Right.
You know what I mean, bro? Bro, I'm telling you, when we get out there, man, you know how it used to be. When you look, get in the mirror, slap boss, and tell yourself what you going to do if somebody step on your shoe when you get there. And next thing you know, man, you ducking for cover.
A nigga said some real shit at a football game. Nigga had him a good run, almost made a touchdown. If he would have made the right move, he would have broke a nigga scored, but he didn't. So a nigga like, bro, why you ain't do X, Y, Z, bro? You would have scored. He like, it's easy to say what I'm supposed to do when you ain't running the ball.
Listen, it's easy to tell me what I'm supposed to do when you in the stand.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because you can see the whole field, but when I'm out here, I can only see what's in front of me. So I don't think somebody can honestly answer and tell you what they'll do in a situation. They'll tell you what they plan to do.
Outside looking in.
Or what they think they'll do. Everything changed when the heat get on, man.
Nah, I knows that because I ever feel like, if that type of encounter was happening to me, I'm gonna die. Like, God, I'm on my way, I'm finna pray while it's going down.
You think that.
I mean, if it got to that aspect, like, y'all beat me.
Well, it's self-preservation, too. Because if to say that would be selfish. You know why? Because you got stuff to live for, and you got people that depend on you.
Right.
And if you leave, you let them down.
Right.
So in that aspect, like people always say, "Well, I couldn't have been living back then in them slavery days," but they couldn't have. Man, it would have been you too.
Right.
Yeah. They would have. Cause guess what, bro? You can't. I don't care how bad you is. You can't beat 50 people and 10 dogs.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And to die is to let my family down. My ultimate goal on this earth, homie, is to make sure my kids, my wife, everybody straight, man. That's my job.
Right.
And why I'm gonna let you take me out because I'm trying to prove something to you that you can't do me like this. While I'm gonna tell you what I will do, and I know that I'm gonna do this. I'll be praying. And I'll be asking God, man, listen, just protect me, just let me make it home. You know what I mean? God, just let me see home. See, people probably be calling for mama, I'm gonna be calling for my father. You feel what I'm saying? And God just help me make it out of this situation. You know what I mean? Because to try to retaliate, bro, would cause it would have been worse if he would have tried to fight back.
Right.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
And they did him dirty. I mean, 150 pounds, them big old dudes, man, they ain't had no been a whooping. But just imagine if he tried to fight back.
Yeah. It would have been way worse.
Yeah, he probably would have got shot.
And not saying that, that I would have fought back. I'm saying, like, I feel like if it get that far, they're not going to know when to stop. Because now at this point, they're running off a thrill. They getting a kick out of this. You don't know when a person going, when you go too far. The body made up of so many things, it's easy for your brain to swell up. That's what I'm
so that's my bad. Cause I thought what you were saying was that I'm gonna make him kill me.
Oh no, I ain't. I mean, you just gotta know when you can't win a fight.
Yeah, you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold.
Yeah, like y'all got guns. I ain't got no gun. I punch one of y'all finna shoot me. That's what's finna happen.
Exactly.
Okay, I sit here and try to take this beating. Y'all ain't gonna know when to stop.
And that transcends into the streets. People feel like they gotta prove a point with knowing, bro, you ain't got no win in this situation.
Right.
Man, because I ain't backing down. I ain't ducking no smoke. Ooh, I'm ducking smoke, rain, fire, snow, sleet, hail. I'm trying to go home, bro. I don't want no problem. Just don't bother me. Leave me alone. I'm sorry.
Especially like when you've been through that. It's like, like you know, you go through it with somebody. Situations happen. It go bad. Like, you ain't trying to go back to that. You just want to go home at the end of the day.
It's a whole nother cycle. Now you gotta get a motherfucker before they get you.
Yeah, I ain't got time to be in Publix and I'm sitting here like this.
We ain't beefing and you going in the venue, boy. Cut it up.
Come on.
Listen, man, why are we as black people so invested on tearing each other down?
I don't know, man.
It's like
that's a question for y'all too. Why are we as black people so we get a thrill?
It's a jealousy thing.
Right, that's just what it is. I was just gonna say that.
I feel like it's a jealousy thing.
Seeds of jealousy, like
I can be with you every day, my nigga. We both broke together. Shit, it's all hoops and hurrah. The moment you come up and I don't come up, it's a problem. It's big smoke. Damn, bro, put me on. You give it to me, I mess it up.
Yeah, right.
Bro, give me another one. No. Why? You just messed up that one. I'm gonna go broke trying to bring you where I'm at.
You finna bring me back to your level.
Instead of just realizing, bro, this ain't your lane. We gonna find out what worked for you.
Right.
But you still my dog. It's a jealousy thing, man. Don't nobody don't see the next man doing better for real. That's like that video was so goofy. I wanted to share it and speak on it in so many ways, but on Instagram you can only do so much. The dudes that got the guns and talking about 10 out of Jake can't come to Tallahassee, do they not understand how bad that made us look? This city just bashed food so bad, and then you got a set of people that want to turn around and make a video like that. What?
But listen. You gotta understand. Yeah, that's my point. So that don't even deserve to be talked about because that's what they want. That's what they did.
That's what they want.
Yeah. So to even address that on this platform, I don't care about that. That's what they did for. We all for that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's turn back on the road. But
that was just goofy.
But see, that's you. You are, and that's why I gotta respect about you. You one of them people. You gonna address a situation head on. You feel? That's just you. I know for you to do that all the time. So I don't knock you for that. But as uncle, I'm gonna pull your coattail and tell you we ain't giving no energy to that. You feel what I'm saying? Matter of fact, happy birthday to that boy Buster, man. Boston. Happy birthday to my homie, man. I appreciate what you're doing. Let's move on.
But see, no, that's what I'm saying. Like mentors come into play.
Yeah.
To let you know, hey, come back on this side.
Yeah.
Going over there, don't do it.
We ain't gonna do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But see, people love to like if something was to happen, man. Now on your way up, man, people were skeptical to post about your good things. Mm-hmm. But the minute something bad comes, everybody got an opinion. One thing you gotta realize is this now: we ain't gonna never beat the internet.
Never.
So the internet can't be my end all tell all. Mm-hmm. It can't be my deciding factor on whether I'm okay or whether I'm not.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But I believe that we as people have invested so much in tearing other people down because it makes us feel better. It makes you feel normal again. Yeah. See, to see somebody else do what you always tried to do with such ease makes you feel like you got a disability or something's wrong with you. Mm-hmm. But when they fall, it kind of brings you back into your way to say, oh, well, see, that's why I ain't do it, because see, them niggas, they be, and you know what I mean?
They give yourself a clarification.
It makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't do it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I just believe that's just the nature. You got to think, back in slavery day, that a house nigga was hated on by the field niggas. But what make him so special? He could go in the house and, you know what I mean? We just are people that always told each other. Now back in them old days, they worked together.
Right.
Everybody worked together to accomplish a certain goal, and I believe we've lost that.
Yeah, definitely.
We lost that.
Definitely.
So, but the change got to
There's
start
no
with y'all.
bondage with us no more.
It got to start with you. It got what you teaching your kid. Like, are you teaching your kid that, hey man, this your brother, this your sister, that's your cousin, boy, y'all together, and boy, what? And when you see a kid think, oh, this mine, no, you straighten that out. Let us know that we all got what we got together. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
It starts from that, man. It's just so
but
sad.
at the same time, it's like you can show so much love to people, and they just abuse it.
Because people don't know how to accept love when they've never been loved.
Right.
It scares them.
True.
Because it can't be true.
You don't know how to take it.
You feel what I'm saying? You know how one of the too good to be true things. Somebody come to you with
yeah.
you're gonna be scared about taking it because you done been burnt so many times.
Yeah. Because I actually had to talk to my therapist. She told me I have a big problem with self-sabotaging. Whenever something going good, it feels wrong.
Yeah,
So you finna create something bad.
Yeah.
So.
Because guess what? You lost hope. You don't believe that it's too good for me. It's too good to be happening to me, man. Don't nothing good ever happen to me. You bought into that lie.
Right.
And the devil is sitting in the corner just throwing little lies at you like, yeah, boy, that ain't gonna work. And you buy into that. But now God over here throwing you strikes right down the middle. Hey, bro, this shit lit.
Yeah.
And bro, you don't believe it because it ain't never happened before. But guess what, man? I ain't never seen the day before today.
True.
Right.
Don't mean it ain't coming.
True.
And if God, Lord willing, man, I ain't never seen tomorrow. But Lord willing, I'm gonna see tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? So
Sure.
you just gotta have faith about that.
Lashana said we are the only race that is against each other.
Right.
You right.
Yeah.
Mexicans, Asians,
They gonna stick to you.
Arabians, Israel, everybody gonna look out for each other. When you go down that road, tell them when the Mexicans hit the pound, they gonna talk that. Hey, they gonna talk that Spanish, but he gonna have boxers, he gonna have canteen, he gonna have t-shirts, he gonna have toothpaste, all his hygiene.
And see, the problem is,
split a burrito 6 ways, boy.
Yeah, and they ain't gotta know him.
Yeah,
God.
See,
But we walk in, bro, we eyeing each other bad.
You give me some now, nigga. Oh yeah, you got man, shit crazy.
Man, them boys, I promise, man. You know you work, man. Them people, man. I admire them cats so much, bro. I got a Spanish homeboy. He Cuban. Man, me and him been friends for probably like, I want to say about 20 years, bro. And man, matter of fact, I talked to him today. He called me just to tell me he loved me. You know what I mean? And he really mean that. But bro, when I go over there with them, man, his people, man,
Ain't number love.
Man, ain't nobody think about nothing, man. When I go with our people, I got to worry about who finna get, man, who got too drunk, and who got a gun, and if they finna do something stupid. Man, you go to one of them white people parties, man, worst Billy and Johnny gonna do, they might sock each other, but after the fact,
they gonna dap up,
come on, have a drink. They gonna toast it up. Ain't nobody, but you ain't never heard nobody getting shot at Stetson's live on the moon.
Madison Socials.
You ain't never heard that. So why are we so hateful? The reason why we are so hateful because we haven't dealt with the trauma that has brought us to where we are now. We all us got some issues that we scared to deal with because going to the therapist was taboo. But bruh, if the Lord willing, mark my words, if the Lord willing, bro, I'm gonna be the change. That's my God gave me a vision probably like was Saturday, and I finally feel like I know what God want me to do, and I'm gonna put my seed in the ground. I'm gonna let God grow it. It ain't for me to grow. I'm gonna just put my seed in the ground. Say if they all can live in the house together and help each other get on their feet. You see them at the grocery store. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, let's try to get what they do, though. I'm just going to forget them groceries, but one of them going to have that case of Coronas.
Oh, they
or
gonna
the
keep that.
Modelo. They going to have a case of them.
Stand up and looking at you like you crazy.
Yeah,
Looking at them.
yeah. That's what we finna do. But man, that's why I'm so family oriented, man. That's what I believe in, man. Everybody pitch in and let's make us a good time, and it don't cost nobody nothing. A whole lot of nothing, you know what I mean?
Cause that's what matters at the end of the day. That's when you can really see how somebody feeling. You can tap in with your people, get a refresher on life, make sure they head on straight.
That's what they do for.
We winding up. We got one more topic now. I think you probably brought females or males wanting an empire or something big, but don't want to help build it.
Yeah, because in this day or age, everybody wants a person that's already established.
So they ain't gotta do no footwork.
Nobody want to really go through the mud no more. And I was I was chopping it up earlier, speaking on this conversation, and chick was saying they brought in she brought up, well, what about the hurt that he caused? I'm not speaking on that. So exit out the hurt part, before anybody else speak on anything. It was like I'm really just trying to see like what happened to women, like, you meet a dude, say you meet a dude, he rich. Something happened tomorrow, he's broke.
Right.
You don't want to go through the motions of helping him get back on his feet. He might lose his car and he drive yours. And if it take too long, a female might get antsy, like, I don't really want to deal with this. But you gotta, at the end of the day, you gotta remember who this man was before. And he can get back to that. But are you willing to help? I feel like this generation is losing that.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like this generation is losing that.
So let's go to the core of it and find out how it was originated. If you look at it, beginning of time where it was just Adam, and God said it wasn't good for him to be alone after he gave him direction, gave him vision, gave him a job. He said it wasn't good for him to be alone, and then he made a woman. He said, he made the woman to be a help meet for him,
right?
Not to serve him, not to be. Because people always talking about a woman supposed to submit to her husband. Well, if you read in the Bible a little further, they tell the husband to submit to his wife too. So if you really want to be technical about that, but the purpose of a union is to help each other accomplish a common goal. If you look at the old women, bro, they had Uncle Johnny. Uncle Johnny drank. Uncle Johnny do stuff. He might gamble, but boy, Auntie was gonna stick behind Uncle Johnny. And bro, now Uncle Johnny, he that because Auntie never left his side. They done had some hard times. People don't want to go through hard times. People want the textbook relationship. The reason being is because we have so many visuals of people showing their highlight reels to us, and we believe that that's what their everyday life is like. Right. And because our life doesn't resemble that, we feel like something is wrong with us. Because we never see these people's downfall. We never see these hard times. We never see that these people go through. All we see them taking trips and the Dubais, but we don't know about the nights in the gym. Right. We don't know about the nights where boy they had the struggle together. Where boy we gonna split a 4 for 4, or bro we gonna hit the dollar menu, or hey man, let's just bust down on some noodles in here. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Showing talking about Uncle Johnny made
sure the
house was great.
Get what Uncle Johnny did. When Uncle Johnny went to work, when he got drunk, Uncle Johnny got his check. He took his liquor money out and he gave the rest to Auntie Sue.
I believe that.
And boy, she handled the bill.
Okay, to piggyback off that, because when I was talking to a little lady earlier, I'm like okay, the male might have made sure the house was straight, but so say that the household splits up. This man got his own set of bills, you got yours. Is he still obligated to look out for yours and his?
So listen, as a union, if there's a union, there is no his and hers. There's only the ours.
Right.
So if we don't have a union if you got yours and I got mine.
Right.
We just friends.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? But when we decide that we gonna be together, everything that come with me, come with me, and everything that come with you, come with you. Mm-hmm. So there's no longer yours and mine. It's ours. Now we may separate it to attack it or to tackle it to break it down. We may, hey man, you take care of such. I'm gonna take care of such. But if there is a need, if this person has a need, my significant other has a need, and I'm able to help, but I'm telling you what, I got my own situation. That ain't cool. We don't need to be in no relationship. We just need to be friends. Because when a relationship comes in totality, bro, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours.
Okay, so what about two people that they both messed up, both of them in bad predicaments, can't help each other?
We need to put our head together to come up with something. You need this the problem, especially two toxic people. Yeah. Y'all can't get past y'all issues, and y'all don't want. But listen, maybe y'all need to just realize this. Maybe it ain't meant for us to be together.
Right.
True.
See, a lot of times we just pushing. We pushing an issue that really don't need to be pushed no more. The issue is, you know what the real issue is?
We don't need to be together.
We don't need to be together, but I don't want to see you with nobody else. I can't take being sick. You got to deal with that.
For sure.
So it ain't we can nitpick all around. See, it's this and it's that. No. We just don't need to be together.
Right.
But we both of us can't come to grips, and both of us, so we love this toxicity that we create to where we can't let it go because it's gonna kill me if I see you doing better with somebody else, and it's bound to happen on one end or the other. What I'm telling you, man, what you don't do, one man's trash is another man's treasure.